Alrighty, hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to do things a little differently. For one, we're not working on the factory today. As you can see, I got the building set up. I wrapped around with some wall lanterns, and of course this is sitting at the back. I think it looks great. It's easy, it's simple. This is just some scaffolding so I can get up here. There's the machine. Now this, I want something really simple. Let's give you access to all of these, which all have their upgrades and can hold 8,000. These are all maxed out. This is not. These are supports, which you can see right here. You can configure them with an axe. And I used them as ceiling supports as well. It looks great. Got a little path here. And this is where the Algal Bricks will store. I also have an encased chute back here, which I encased with a block of industrial iron, so it blocks light from going in from there. There's this. This is where the machine is. In case I need access to it, I can get it right here, and I move the stressometer. This is where it's all kept. I barred this off so I don't fall in here. I haven't. Actually, I did once. I was trying to climb the rope, but then I forgot it's set to entity mode. I can't climb it if it's an entity. And I died down there. But I did get the chance to fix something, so it's fine. We're here, we'll have an elevator that'll take me down there. More will be added onto it. Up top is where the Algal Brick assembly line is going. Pigs are great. Got sheep. Also bamboo. I bought some bamboo. Now this, you may be looking at this, you may be wondering, why is it empty under here? We'll get to that. That'll be one of the things we build today. Yeah. Not many others. Got a new mixer. This is a mechanical saw. Using it with a list filter to filter for recipes. I can make stripped oak logs and stripped oak planks, which will give me more oak planks using a stripped log. And of course shafts, which will give me more shafts per inside alloy. I just throw it in there so it's not making random stuff. And then we have this. This, one of my more useful machines. Now it's holding a diamond knife. So if I throw that in there, it will automatically cut up my stuff for me. Fantastic. Today, we're working on a home. A house, because if I'm going to continue, I need a house. That's what we're going to be up to. It's going to include a few machines that'll help me with cooking and stuff. Right, first things first, we gotta figure out how we're going to store things. So I started looking, and there is a mod in here called Sophisticated Storage. Now these are just chests. They don't do much. They can't interact with the mod, so instead I made these. Basic tier upgrades, which will upgrade these into sophisticated chests. You need one for each, so if I take this and throw it on this one, it'll turn into a sophisticated chest. You can sort by things. I like to sort by mod. It's got all those. Now then, one of the things I like to do is get a stack upgrade. Take these. Now a stack upgrade, when you use it, is going to multiply how many stacks can fit in a slot. This, put in there, I resort it. See, slot count's going up, which is really good. That will enable more storage per slot. You can also upgrade these to another tier, which is bronze. Bronze is the next tier. I have some bronze. Just gonna go ahead and favorite that, and I forgot to mill this down. I need redstone for it. Now I take sticks. I don't really have sticks, so I'm just gonna make a bunch of them. Throw that in there, throw that in there. Get you some upgrades. Now of course, you still need two per chest. You need one per chest, like this. You'll automatically upgrade both of them. Now, scroll. Which also reminds me, I upgraded my backpack to diamond. And I threw a food upgrade it's feeding me dumplings automatically, which I have over here. One useful thing, memory. You click memory, click on a slot, you can use the other button to unmemorize it. We'll save it. You take this. Nothing can go in here. Nothing can. That's great. Eventually I'll have a central storage network with the create mod using the logistics, the lead machine, the packagers. I'll use that for a more sophisticated storage and what's it called? Factory processing. But that's in the future when I get the precision mechanism. That's the next one we're doing after this chapter. I just need this stuff to make logistic mechanisms. Anyway, back to the thing. We need to build a house. I don't want to move all this, so I'm just going to make this part of the house. Instead, we're just going to cut all of this off. That's going to be one of the rooms. Unfortunately, this has to go. We'll throw it here. Alright, that's one room down. I'm gonna have to move this. I don't want to, but I have to. Left for a little bit, but it's time for it to move. It just can't sit there any longer. I also added a few new mods. The Create Connected mod, which has scripted compatibility, which means it fits into the progression of the mod pack. It's an add-on that you can put in here, as well as a decoration mod called Create Deco, which gives me catwalks and stuff. So we'll be putting those to use. Now back to the smelter, it will be stored somewhere near this. This is actually going to be something useful. But we'll get there when we get there. For now, I'm thinking, well, we're gonna change it up. Have a room, which will probably be some form of room. This is going to sit at the side of the house, outside of it. I do want a main storage room. Right. I forgot there needs to be another thing, but that's fine. Makes it even. Alright. It's looking good. Look at that nice little hallway here. Now the path blocks are where the inner walls are going, so the outer walls are going to be going right behind them. Marking where the inner walls is so I can visualize the rooms easier. It's looking like this is going to be a centralized area. You want to go ahead and put a hard line in here. Alright, looks like this hallway is going to be a little cramped. But it is what it is. Oh, we have a sort of central room here. And an interesting house shape. As for the blocks this house will be made out of, I have no idea. I'm gonna have to look at some options. I might go with this wood that I have. But we're already putting the walls in, I haven't even planned anything. Fortunately, we don't have to put stuff there because it's going to be blocked by all sides, which means we can throw cobblestone. I do want a tall room. That's moving. Speaking of which. Rose gold on a cobweb. Alright. So I'll have to get the smelter set up again. But it's fine. It's fine. All good. Now then, about this room. Oh yeah, that's one. The line of chests on each wall. Have to get rid of this. That was a cooking setup I'm not using anymore. Go one more up. Actually, no, go two more. Two more up. Alright. Now we'll bring in something else. Let's see here. This is andesite scaffolding. The difference is it can float when regular scaffolding cannot. See? It can just float there. Also makes a neat floor. And I can still open the chest. Alright. So we'll use this as a floor. For the next side of the thingamabob. I forgot I can't. Look it. I have more than enough eggs, these things can die. Alright, and while we're here, we'll do. I don't know why I keep making that mistake. Alright, let's see here. There we go. We'll put the main one here. This is a good room. I'm liking it. Hold on. I have a better idea. Copycat blocks. Right, copycat blocks are very unique. Because when they can take on the appearance of any other block. That's why they're called copycats. I also do that. Now what I can do with them is use all of this that I have. They'll take on the appearance of it. Granting me this. I'll find something else to do with the scaffolding. Copycat blocks come from Crate Connected. Pretty sure. The regular crate mod adds some. Yes. Panels and steps. But slabs, a different mod. They also have Create Copycats Plus, which will grant you even more copycat opportunities like buttons, doors, levers, everything. However, I don't need those. Oh, that's why. That's the way up. In case you want it off, you can just do that. Now, I got this nice floor. While I'm at it, let's see if I can do this. It would be better if it would allow them to connect at the corner, but they can't. That's not good. But we now have the second floor. Even more storage capabilities. These are coming with me. While we're at it, we can go ahead. This. There we are. I'm an idiot. There we go. Alright, we'll build the inside first, so at least we have something to store what's going on the outside. Now, floor is leaving. Temporary lighting. That's why I'm glad I have magnetic, because if not, I'd be crawling under there trying to get the stuff. Isn't there a thing for this? Yep, there is. Alright, time to learn a new mod. Construction mods, I love them. Hold it in your offhand if you're using a different block, if not, it will try and default. Because if you see, it's not letting you place that, but it will here because it's going to try and default to the andesite casing. Now we're going to use chests for the majority of items, storing a lot of items, but when it comes to storing a lot of a specific item, we'll use the drawers. We'll put the drawers separately because I do want to have, I'll probably put them along the back wall in case I make farms for the stuff that goes in the drawers. You'll be able to automatically input into the system. But of course this is temporary until we get the lead machine. Then we'll have an automated factory to request items to be sent to me. Not bad. Right. Spawn-proofing looks good. Room's ready. Except for the ceiling! I forgot the ceiling. We're gonna do another slab ceiling of some block I can find. Probably use the chisel mod. The chisel mod has some good blocks. I'm gonna need that machine. I'll stop mob spawning when I put in the block because then it'll block light. That's gonna help us in the future, so I don't have mob spawning up there. As for what block, spruce could be good. Also, you could take this, drag it into there. Because it was just sending it through because I couldn't make anything with it. Yeah, spruce I originally got from buying it. I imported it. Some coins. But then I just decided to go out and find saplings, which I did. I was successful in that endeavor. We're just gonna alternate this pattern. I'm gonna need more. What we're gonna do is grab some of these saplings here. Bone meal. Grab my hand crank and my saw. We're gonna go run off somewhere. Out here. We're gonna grow ourselves some spruce trees. And that's why I didn't want to do it at home. So if we use this, it all comes down. Over a stack of spruce in an instant. This is also why I'm going to be alternating the pattern of the farm so it can't form these trees. Because it's just going to make a mess. Alright, time to finish this roof. There will not be a mistake in this roof. I'm going to lose it if there is. It also takes on the tool properties of whichever one is in there. Which is nice. That is a beautiful ceiling for this room. Now some people may say that using andesite casings as a floor is a waste. But if it looks good, ain't nothing a waste. I'll use diamonds in the floor if I have to. Fantastic. Now I have no problems lining myself up. That'll help line me up with the scaffolding. So I'm not always trying to figure out where I am. I don't always hit my head on the ceiling or the floor. If I'm my head on the floor in Minecraft, I did something wrong. Alright, now I gotta start making upgrades. All of these chests have to be turned into the chest that I need. Which means a lot of sticks. And that ain't even all of it. I'm gonna need a lot more redstone. I'm gonna have to mine a lot more. There's something I can build to help me. I'll be using it in the nether to get netherite. I'll think about it. But that's this room structurally complete. I'll start working on getting the drawers and stuff in here. I'll see you then. Alright, so I did a little bit of work. I got the kitchen somewhat fixed up with the automatic skillet going into the basket. I got the basket on the coloring board so it collects it all. These are always going to be loud. I got the hay and stuff. I got all my meats and foods. And of course my tackle box, we'll get into that. Yeah, this is gonna hold the 4 ingredients of my food. It's going to hold what makes it. And also you'll notice the thing's gone. The fan that was sitting there is now missing. I will get right into that when I get rid of all of this. So I gotta put all this up. All this has to go in here. Every last bit, almost every last bit. Put the rubber and stuff in there. Wrap this into here. Yeah, I'm sorting through all my chests. Got them all doing their sorting job. That's all looking good. My redstone, iron, coals, random cooked ores, and my copper. Down here is where all the random stuff is going to go. Eggs. Yeah, up here, I got this all sorted. And you'll notice, I finally upgraded to amethyst bronze. Started making some of that. And I moved the smelter over here because I really needed it. Yeah. Amethyst bronze is now being used over here as well. These can now go up to 16,000. And they're already climbing up there. I'm gonna kill those animals, I promise. Yeah, about the fan. I moved it. It is now over here. I am building a washing room where I will keep all my washing. You may be wondering, where is everything? Got a fence down there with water wheels. And over here, I got the dryers. I'm using bone blocks as the walls. Got some baskets here. It's gonna be a good room. For the roof, I'll have to go to the... well, not the roof, the lighting. I'll go to the nether and grab me some glowstone. Because it has some nice blocks I can make with it. Yeah, that's everything. A little bit of thing caught up. Yeah, the next thing is actually getting to the nether. Because I need quartz and glowstone. I had this portal halfway finished before I started working on everything else. I'll go ahead and throw some more in there. You'll notice I updated the drains so that they're now stone bricks like everything else. This long ass hallway. I forgot I was doing this. I could put back in. If I don't keep forgetting that my stuff's all in here, I'm going to die. Today's the day. We're going to the nether. Hopefully find more bone blocks. Oh. I actually need you. You be alloyed to make this, which will make the final tier of these. Manualin, which I can make armor out of. Uses debris? I remember when there was a secondary Tinker's nether ore. Needs blazing blood. Queen slime. Blazing blood I can get with blaze rods, which I can buy as well. I'll leave that. I'll come back for that when I have a... Yo, they better chill. They come over or I'm beating them. I'm 50 above. I don't need to go there. I'm gonna take the easy route on that. That's the special nether slime. So if I dig north, I can go get more bone blocks. The reason I need this is for... What's that? Where is it? This. I don't need quartz. Hey, Blackstone, what do I need quartz for? Am I crazy? Alright, we're just gonna sneak up here. I actually need what's over there. No! If I don't move, it can't see me. Don't mind me. I say as I run at them. What is this? Don't mind me. Alright, that is that collected. I'm gonna go ahead and check something real fast. Okay, so it gives me a little bit more when I use the thing to melt it. That's good. Eventually I will get the foundry set up and that'll give me even more. Or chill out. I come this way. Oh. We're gonna go ahead and sneak down to the bottom. Poke around a little bit. Because I can use it to upgrade my tool. I need this for the floor. Right, so we're getting multiple things done today. I forgot what this episode was supposed to be about. Is this supposed to be about the house? Well, we'll do the house later. We're going on an adventure. Alright, so I'm gonna get looking around down here, see if I can find anything. I'll see you when I get back to the house. So, I went to the nether. You know, I was digging around down there, and I did manage to find a lot of ancient debris. Well, I say a lot. I found 7. Alright now, I also got the blazing blood using this blaze rod thing, which I did have to sell my soul to even afford. But now there's molten debris in here, which I already used. And I used it to make 1 netherite ingot. I threw 2 gold in there. Normally it takes 4, but if you use the smeltery, it uses 2. And it will alloy into molten netherite, which I got an ingot of. Now the thing is, I need the handy dandy little guy that will make smithing possible. And that's the little thing, the smithing template. Fortunately, They make it so you don't even have to go find it. Here. I submit my 2 gold coins, I get a smithing template. I'm not going to use it. Not yet. Instead, I'm going to make another smithing template. Now I have 2. I throw one in there. Throw one right here. Grab my hammer. And move my tool forge. I throw it in here and this and this. And now it'll upgrade to netherite tier. You can see its durability is going up. Its melee damage is going up. Its mining speed is going up. But it does more undead damage. Now I have a netherite sledgehammer. This is good. This is going to help me get more netherite. Also, you'll notice this has a roof now. I did go with some upwards facing stripped oak logs and some re-chiseled connecting glowstone tiles. Provide light. I forgot these were done. Yeah, that's what's going on here. Also took the floor out of this and condensed my water with oak stairs. And there's something else. Oh, I started working on these farms, making them automatic. I'm actually going to show now because that's what I have all this stuff for. Problem is I need to make stuff. For one, I need portable storage interfaces and 2 to 4 mechanical harvesters. Now then, get this guy go up and running, I'm actually going to have to dig down a little bit. Have to come crawl down here. What direction do I want this? I want that one. Put some water in there, that's spinning. That's spinning. I'm leaving the, I'm doing a shaft right there because, well, for one thing, the farmland has to go above where the water wheel would sit, but also so I can waterlog the shaft and get hydrated soil. Big for farming. Now then, the next thing is something I don't even have on me. I need that there mechanical bearing. This is going to make this whole thing spin. Put that on there, it's doing the spinning. Just like the tree farm. Now it's not going to look the best, but look at the job done. Just gonna throw a block there, I'm using that one. Throw it on there. Now, I'm gonna remove some of this. In fact, I'm gonna remove the corners because it won't reach the corners. I take this, put this here, get this up here. There's that ready. 4 blocks because these gotta be placed on the front of a block. My chest is missing. Chest for the storage of the farm. And 1 more portable storage interface. I'll get those all glued up. That should be all working. Set this to place only when destroyed. A whack. Rotating. Fix the damage. And we're going to give this a block. 2 upgrades. I can hold 2,000. This one also has some upgrades. I also moved my onion and carrot farms up there. So that's gonna be fun. And it is to automate these guys. Well, somewhat automate. I'll do the rest of the steps later. When I build the big factory, that'll make stuff like that. So void upgrades, they're not going to overflow, they're just going to keep pumping even if it's voiding all of them. And it'll hold a buffer of 2,000. Fantastic. Now, next plan of action, I do want to build a netherite mining machine, but I'll do that later. So for now, let's just keep on building house. That's what I was working on here. I do like having a tile floor like this in places like this so I can see exactly where all of the blocks are without having to look for a tiny black line separating all the blocks. Will make things easier in the long run. Now there's really not much I'm going to do with this room. I'm just going to raise the walls up to that height, put a roof on, call it a day. May have to make the roof 1 block taller to fit the chest. As for the walls, I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? Yeah, I'll use tough. But diorite could work. I already used cut granite in the going over there. Yeah, it just needs some lighting, but it'll work. I am noticing a lack of windows in this house. I'll fix that. I forgot the cobblestone. Just need some copycat blocks. Not too bad. I like it. Now for the walls of this room, it's going to be a tall room. That is for sure. It is definitely going to be a tall room. I might use spruce. That works. I'm realizing a problem. There's not an entrance to this room. How do I get in and out of this area? There we go. That'll be the entrance to the house and to this room. You'll just have to go beside this area. So that'll be the back entrance. I need to make the front entrance. I don't know what I'm doing. Hear me out. What if the entrance on the 2nd floor? Then I'll have stairs in the big room going down. That could work. That is very possible. This is gonna be a weirdly shaped house, but it's gonna work. You know, it's just gonna work. Because it has to. Alright, I'm gonna get to work on farming some spruce trees for the house. And then I'll be back when I got a lot of spruce. Promise I'll come back this time. Alright, so I got the tree farm up and running. I let it run for a little bit. It managed to fill all the saplings. It's doing its job. And I got a lot of spruce. Now I'm going to take these. Also, found a new place to put a door. And my nether portal fits right in the wall. So now I have that entrance. I need this. Let's go get all the logs stripped. That's that. I moved the flower back in here. So yeah, we're gonna keep working on this room. And then we're gonna figure out everything else. I did something else. Oh, I got booting on my sword. I went out and started killing rabbits and stuff to get the rabbit's foot needed for the last level. And I had everything else ready to go for the other 2 levels of looting. And now I can harvest pigs more efficiently. And their population is regrown. I am already sweeping up a stack of it. This is ridiculous. I have so much raw pork chop. Looting really does change everything. I've also been farming coins. Doing my thing. I will get this automated eventually. But we gotta finish the inside of the house. I'm doing the outside in another episode. But the inside needs to get done so that the outside can get done. Although next episode I'll probably start on the sand farm for the big factory. That's gotta go right above that section of the factory. It'll be fine. I forgot the thing. There we go. Doors in. Unfortunately, I'm running out of lanterns. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. Also running out of iron. I have to build an iron farm. I've been doing some things in creative trying to figure it out. Hopefully, I can get one of those made. And that's the floor in. Fantastic. Check light levels. It's all good. Alright, so now we have a finished floor. It's fantastic. Don't know what I'm gonna do with the walls. Figure something out. I'll have to get a ceiling in. I don't know what I want to use as a ceiling. What should I use? This could work. I'm looking for something like a popcorn ceiling. Try this. I need more of it. Alright, I'm thinking wooden supports for the roof. I don't know which wood I should use. Which wood? I'll try oak. Try oak wood. Ow. Ow. This is why I'm not allowed to go to the Grand Canyon. What I did there 10 years ago had nothing to do with it. It's solely because I can't stand on a ledge. Ow! Blech! Here, let me know how I should do my supports in my ceiling, because I cannot figure it out. Another grand idea. You guys are hearing me out on this one. You don't get a choice. The Grand Canyon moment. New video coming out, Grand Canyon moments. It's just a vlog from my Vacation at the Grand Canyon, where I leap off the fucking cliff. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Call me Gordon Ramsay, the way I absolutely butchered this grilled cheese. Alright, that's the roof done! Or at least the ceiling. The roof ain't done. This is the under roof. I gotta hurry up and finish this room. My Taco Bell's been staring at me. It is sitting right in front of me. I am looking at 2 burritos. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. For the kitchen, we're going to have nice granite walls. If you don't like granite, click off the video! Because we're using granite. Why am I using granite? Because I'm mentally challenged. And I need it. Hell yeah. I'll bring it down a block. We're gonna go nice granite room. We're gonna put in a window. That's right. One of the first windows in the house. Beautiful. Alright, we need a window. And we're gonna do panes. Ornate iron. Oh! Now, when you have issues, there's one way to solve it. If you're rich enough, you can solve any problem you have. That's why this game is so realistic. This here, we're gonna put that in there, we're gonna slap that in there, we're gonna put that there. Who needs an iron farm when I have money? Yippee! I'm poor now. But I have money. I can now make fancy windows. Moving this. Makes my window look not pretty. Now you may be wondering, why did I just shove that in the wall? Because it shoots off to the right. Means it's gotta shoot to the right. And also it looks nice. Looks like a skillet. Looks like a electric skillet. My window! Yeah, remember when I said I was mentally disabled and that, yeah. I'm taking it back up another block. Yippee! Now I have a taller window. So I can stare at my next meal. Oh yeah. This is what it means. Now as for the ceiling. Use flint. Flint's a lovely block. Use bamboo. I might use bamboo. Bamboo's another lovely block. Where's my bamboo? There's bugs in your walls. Alright, so now that I got this thing here done, we can now stop worrying about the inside and start worrying about the outside. Which I will get to in another video. My main focus was getting me something to work with. And today, I think I've done that. And we'll also get started on the lava farm. Get it up and running. That was the iron farm. Money will only take me so far. Yeah, lovely home. Got the workshop, the main room, the storage, and the kitchen, and the washroom. It's all good. Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe. Join my Discord. Fun stuff in there. I say fun stuff, there's only one fun thing in there. You won't know until you get in there. And, yeah. I will see you in the next one. Because I'm gonna go eat this Taco Bell. Goodbye!